Hey guys, what's up, Hero Cruz here. Today I'm going to be going over the CDL classes for just solo and just in general the CDL classes that I use. Most of the classes are the G80 classes that pretty much everyone uses in rank play. If you use anything besides the G80 stuff, it's just scummy. Yes, there are other overpowered weapons. I'm not going to mention them, um, but if you know, you know. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't use those weapons. I use the rival. I use the MCW, and that is literally it. Um, I'm just, I'm pretty much very simple. I'm a solo player. Before you come at me for essentially being a low rank, I'm a solo player. I get thrown into lobbies with sweaty ass people all day, and some lobbies go my way, and some lobbies go other ways. This game is 10 times harder with playing solo. Okay, just playing solo, it's a lot harder. So just keep that in mind. I don't really give a shit about my rank. I just play the game just to play the game. How I feel about it, skill-based matchmaking, um, is pretty much how I feel about it. My gamer tag is literally skill-based matchmaking, just because it's so bad in this game. But I will put a video. Actually, no, I'll just show you guys the classes. So this class, is actually pretty much my close quarters like if you're up and close and personal, if you want like a rush class essentially, this is the class I recommend. It is 2.5. It's the T5R1 Bullet Break. You can see the horizontal recoil and bullet velocity range goes a little down a little bit, but the vertical recoil, firing, aim stability, and gun kick control is a lot better. um, some people use Purified. I don't use Purified because of the bullet velocity. I think Purified is on the other class. I'm not 100% sure. We'll get to it when we get to it. But this is the class. Got the DR6 hand stop. Um, got the first 16.5 MC Cyclone long barrel. Then you got the slate reflector. People use slate reflector. Some people use the old Modern Warfare 2 one, the not original, but like not Modern Warfare 2, World War 2, excuse me, scope. And most people that you see in ranked use the MK3 reflector. That's what I use. I use on this class for up close and personal. I use slate reflector. Just my personal preference. Um, there is one that a lot of people have been using recently. It's this one, the Moors dot site. So it's very simple. It's not anything crazy. And also, one other that people have been using is this one. It's essentially, if you guys remember the old site from Battlefield 3, it's like the iconic site from Battlefield 3. If you like that site, be my guest. Also, original Modern Warfare uh, COD 4 specifically, or COD 4 Remastered, also had this site, and it's pretty much the same. So if you like that feeling, this is definitely a site for you. Uh, and then the last thing that you need is the RB Rapid Strike Grip, and that's pretty much it. This is the up and close and personal class. I'm going to give you the long range class next. Um, this is usually my S&D class. I don't use this class often. Um, Actually, I posted a clip on, I posted a TikTok and I posted a short yesterday. And this was the class I was using. Again, I was rushing like crazy, and so this was the MCW class I was using. For the Renetti as secondary, we're going to do MLX short barrel. This is the class that pretty much everyone uses. I got the 24 round mag. This really comes down to what you want. Some people run 24. Some people don't run at all because the ADS speed. You can see the reduction ADS site ADS sight speed, movement speed, aim walk speed, and then sprint speed. It's not really much of a difference. It's very minuscule. It's a pistol, so you gotta consider the things. You know what I mean? Consider if you want more ammo. People, it depends on your preferences, but I use slate reflector. That's just me. And that's pretty much it for that. I run stun. I switch to grenade depending on what game mode I'm playing. Control S&D, hardpoint depends. I always run trophy. I run assault gloves because I'm an AR player at heart. This also helps the accuracy while jumping. I'm a stick and move player, so keep that in mind. So it depends on how you essentially play the game. A lot of people play the game a lot slower. Some people play a lot more rushy, essentially, which is, you know, you play how you want to play. But if you rush like me, I recommend assault gloves. If you're a slower player, I recommend marksman gloves, just because the flinch is a lot less. Covert sneakers, obviously, and then EOD padding. It depends if I'm playing S&D or attack master control. It truly depends on what map we're getting and etc. But the next is going to be the long range class. So the long range class is a little bit different. So a lot of people, this is the go-to class that everyone uses, but this is the class that really shows up in longer ranges. I've killed people, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like how far, 64 meters, almost 70 meters, pretty much across the map with this class because it has no recoil. It has, okay, it doesn't have no recoil. It has a very little recoil to the point that you can adjust, and it won't be that big of a deal. For the muzzle, I use L4R flash hider, the MC Cyclone barrel, the 16.5, that has not changed. The X Phantom 5 hand stop. A lot of people go between the DR6 hand stop and the Phantom 5 hand stop. I recommend the Phantom for longer range gunfights, and that's pretty much the difference. The hand stop and the flash hider, or the muzzle, excuse me, are pretty much the only things that have changed in this setup. Same reflector, same sight. Actually, this is the M Mark III reflector, and then you got the RB Claw PSL grip, which I think is actually different from my other class, if I am correct on that. Actually, yeah. So this class, it's the RB Rapid Strike, and then the other one is RB Claw PSL grip. So there's a little bit of a difference. Okay, there's a little bit of a difference. But pretty much this one, because of the reason that this class is more towards longer range gunfights, um, I put reduced sway and flinch while IDS, just because the gunfights are way like farther. This is what I recommend. These are the settings I not settings, but gloves, boots, and gear I use. As I said before, the Renetti is pretty much the same. Doesn't really change that much, and that's pretty much the class. It's not nothing crazy. Um, the next one is pretty much the most controversial gun in the game. When I tell you this gun is so controversial, it is ridiculous. Uh, if you want to pretty much cross map people, this is the gun. Uh, this is a SMG. It's supposed to be a close quarters gun, and pretty much it cross maps people. And it's quite interesting. They have not nerfed this SMG at all. They've nerfed the MCW actually quite a bit, twice. But this is the class, as you can see, the Rival C clear shot barrel, and then you got the Zenon 35 compensator flash hider. Okay, and then you got the heavy Bruin support grip. So this a lot of stuff has changed within the last couple of seasons. So it started with DR6 hand stop and Phantom, and then now Bruin heavy support grip is the way to go. It maps people across the map. And the thing is that you see the ADS sight speed, it does not affect it at all. Um, and then you got the rival vice grip, assault grip, which pretty much makes it AR across the map, and then the EXF close quarters assault stock. Again, as I said, this thing maps people across the map. If you want references, just look up Simp, Abizi, Scump. Like, there's plenty of SMGs that, well, Scump's retired, but there's plenty of SMGs that use this gun, and it's fucking crazy. Excuse the language, but dude, like, it is mental. I use assault gloves because, again, I use assault gloves because of the reason that uh, this is a rushing class. You're gonna want better accuracy, etc. When you're jumping. Again, I'm a stick and move player, so references. It depends on what you play, layout you play. Since we're gonna go over classes, I'm gonna be going over settings also. So let's go to controller settings. So obviously, play at your speed. play at the sensitivity that you think is your best sensitivity. I recommend starting from 5 to 6 and going up slowly. Um, I personally play on a 7.7 high, and my ADS sensitivity multiplier is 0.75. This is when I changed this, it was Black Ops 4, and my aim has increasingly gotten better over the years. This is Black Ops 4 was the first Call of Duty to actually put this in the game. So it was actually very minuscule in that game, but there's plenty of shots, there's plenty of crazy shots I've hit on Black Ops 4 that pretty much you guys know. If you guys have been here for a minute, you guys know. But what you guys want to do for aim response curve, you're going to want to do linear. Some people say dynamic, some people say standard. I do linear. And for aim assist, obviously on aim assist type, a lot of people do default. Some people do precision. I do Black Ops. It says traditional aim slowdown near target. Use Black Ops games. Pretty much the same exact aim assist as Black Ops 4. I'm used to that game and previous CODs. That's the aim assist I prefer. That's just me. So that's pretty much it. There's not really much to go on. I again, as I said, I play on stick and move, and my dive behavior is on tap to slide because I don't really use hybrid. I haven't tried to use hybrid because it's really care. Um, Also, automatic tac sprint. I use auto tac sprint. That's just me. A lot of people don't like it. It's also G8, but no one cares because it's ranked play. And that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah, no, aim assist Black Ops. I think Black Ops it did get nerfed a little bit, but it's still good in my opinion. Some people use precision, some people use focusing. Focusing, actually, um, what's the word? Focusing was actually broken in Black Modern Warfare 2 ranked play for a little bit, and then they nerfed it because of Warzone. But that's pretty much it. I don't touch anything custom sensitivity per Zoom. I don't touch any of this because there's no reason to, honestly. But that's pretty much the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it was informative. If I miss anything, I'll leave it in the comments below. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Crew, aka The Real Cruz. Peace.